guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to show off a bunch of movies I got recently in the mail, and one video game I got from the library. The game I got from the library is on the Wii U. It's Injustice. This was a Mortal Kombat type of game, not as gory, with the DC characters, made by the people who made Mortal Kombat. Pretty popular when it came out. This was $5. There is stickers all over the case. The disc is in pretty good shape, but there is a little glue here where they had like a thing on the disc. I don't really want to remove the glue and damage anything. I might take a run at it one day, but yeah, it looks like it actually peeled some of the disc artwork off, but hopefully there's no issues. So for $5, I picked that up. I didn't own this, and I always like collecting random games for my Wii U. So the movies, this was $2 at the flea market about 3 weeks ago. The new version of Hellboy from 2019, which I guess isn't so new anymore. I had 2 drinks last night and watched this. It was pretty good. Doesn't really hold a candle to the first 2 films. I heard that Neil Marshall, who directed this, also did Dog Soldiers, The Descent, Doomsday. He does a lot of really cool movies, but I heard with this, his hands were sort of tied with his ideas, and that's a little disappointing. The movie was okay. It's pretty good. It's not bad by any means. It just, they tried to fit, I think, a little too much, too many subplots and things going on, but it was decent. Then I got, this I had shown in a previous video when I was talking about Giallo, All the Colors of the Dark. This is a Rosemary's Baby type of Giallo. Then I got Alien Private Eye from a guy on Facebook for a really good price. This was a pretty fun, schlocky movie about an alien who comes to Earth and is a private eye, for lack of a better term. Really silly, you know, as you can tell by the cover art and stuff. It's a goofy B movie that you'd maybe rent and watch. I liked it. Didn't love it, but it's definitely something I'm glad I got. The same actor, I got this from Vinegar Syndrome today. They have, they're no longer partnering with Culture Shock, so the stuff on Culture Shock's list of movies they sell, that Vinegar Syndrome sells, is on sale right now for $10 each. So I picked up Game of Survival, same actor. This is a pretty fun science fiction movie about, I think it's these aliens fighting over, on Earth, fighting over this globe, or this like round ball that gives them this special power or something. And they're kind of running around in New York City or California, I think it's New York City, and trying to get this globe and like kind of go into like Mortal Kombat. It's cheesy, it's fun. I thought it had some good science fiction stuff going on for a low budget movie. I enjoyed this one, so I would recommend this if you haven't seen it. This is a blind buy I have yet to watch. Also in the sale, Death Magic. This is about this group of people that go into a seance and they resurrect a Southern general from the Civil War who starts murdering people. Supposedly it has a little bit of a Freddy Krueger thing going on, so that sold me on it. The cover is pretty cool, kind of goofy, I like that. And for $10, I decided to roll the dice. And then finally, the last 2 movies. This was one that I didn't love. I recently rewatched it. I enjoyed it more, still didn't love it. It's my least favorite by him, but it's the Frank Henenlotter movie, Bad Biology. Frank Henenlotter did some really, really great films in the 80s and 90s. Basket Case 1 through 3, Brain Damage, Frankenhooker. Bad Biology he worked on with R.A. the Rugged Man, the rapper. It's got some good stuff in it, but it's also extremely perverse and like in poor taste in some ways. I really disliked it when I did my review. It's definitely taken a step up at this point. I've been able to accept more of it as a humorous tone. It's okay. It's not one I'll go back to frequently, but I'm glad to own it. The 4K version is coming out pretty soon from, I want to say it's Severin, and that's like $40. This I paid, I think it was $15 or $16 for, all in with shipping and tax and everything. So that was way more my speed. And then finally, I paid $8 with free shipping for this one. Stone. This is they compare it to Mad Max, which it really isn't. It's an Australian biker movie, sort of like, I guess, Easy Rider in a sense. It's about this guy who goes undercover with this biker gang to try and figure out who's murdering the people in the biker gang. And he starts to get pulled into it, and they start to trust him, and he starts to befriend them, and he has that sort of, I think, issue where he's a cop, but now he's sort of in with these guys, and he becomes, acquainted with them. So I have to rewatch this. It's been a while. There's the Blu-ray, the soundtrack, a cool patch it came with. So I got a lot of stuff in this one for $8. I was pleasantly surprised. So yeah, lots of pickups here. I got a couple more things on the way, but I figured there was so much here that I may as well just do a video now, and then I can always do a video in the future if I find anything else, which I always do. So let me know, guys, what you think of these movies. Do you like any? Do you hate any? I want to hear your input in the comments. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.